Tonight on Tom's River Schools Today, we will take a look at your upcoming weather.
And as always, we have a look at some of the events from around the school district. Tom's River Schools Today starts in 2 minutes.
Hello and welcome to Tom's River Schools Today for Thursday, April the 4th, 2019. I'm Alexia Evgeniu.
And I'm Nikki Garau. Later on tonight, we will check out your weather and we look at your word of the day.
But up first tonight, we take a look at our elementary schools and our elementary happenings segment.
Starting off our elementary happenings, all students be sure to wear your school colors and to support your school every Friday.
Let's take a look at today's random fact of the day.
Hi, I'm Stephen Brent with TV21's Random Fact of the Day. Chihuahuas, when placed under extreme stress, have been known to eat their young.
Let's stop in and see one of our special programs at an elementary school. Here's a look.
I'm Melissa Caputo with Tom's River Schools Today, and we're going to be taking a look at the Mad Scientist show at Sida Elementary School.
And for the show, my name is Mad Mark, which I've explained to the kids doesn't mean I'm upset. It means I'm crazy and I like to have fun. And my everyday job is a pharmacist, so I do know the science behind everything.
No tape, no glue.
Today I learned that that air is very strong and it could lift up a building or even me.
My favorite part was when I got lunch with dinosaur snot.
Main message, have fun with the show, but always remember, science rules, okay? If you want to get somewhere, you don't have to actually be a crazy mad scientist like me, but as long as you study, science is an answer.
As you can see, there are a lot of mad scientists running around Sida Elementary School. With Tom's River Schools Today, I'm Melissa Caputo.
It's time to take a trip around the world in our 60-second road trip. Can you guess where we are today? It was supposed to be just him and the open road, but that's the thing about an adventure. You never know where it will take you or what it will give you. Jason Grounder has the story of a Maine tourist journey to Colorado and the friend he made along the way.
On a cross-country road trip,
The purpose was to ski as much as I could.
the plan wasn't ever to stop at a place like this. Then again,
I own a road map and I have Google Maps. I don't plan anything.
Matthew Glatz has been on the road behind the wheel of this truck camper for the last 4 months, stopping, skiing, adventuring. In January, that trip brought him to a trail in northern Colorado's Poudre Canyon.
Got about 200 or 300 yards of a trailhead and I found a dog.
Malnourished and scared, Glatz brought the dog to CSU's vet center, who brought her to the Humane Society in Larimer County for a month of treatment and rehab.
She had a non-healing wound on her face, and then we found porcupine quills in there. We then found out that she had heartworm disease, and we treated her for 1 month with antibiotic.
A prior owner was located, but they had moved, and Amelia needed a new home.
I knew that they'd give me a call when she was ready, and when she was ready, I'd make the drive.
And drive he did, 1,100 miles for this moment.
Hey.
Well, they hadn't seen each other for a few months.
Do I smell the same? Oh, yes.
She warmed up, and soon these two, with the help of some treats, had the reunion they both hoped for.
We're about to start an adventure together. It's going to take a lot of time and effort on both of our behalves.
For many people, taking a road trip is a chance to find things, find new places, find yourself, or in this case, find a new best friend.
It's going to be a long, lovely friendship, I think.
In Loveland, I'm Jason Grenauer, Denver 7.
Now time for us to take a look at the dictionary.com's word of the day. Today's word is hamartia, meaning the character defect that causes the downfall of the protagonist of a tragedy, tragic fall. And now for today's sentence. Most tragic heroes have some sort of personal weakness or hamartia that leads to their downfall in the story.
Now we're going to take a short break, but coming up, we take a look at our intermediate happenings.
And we also take a look at your weather, so stick around. We'll be right back.
Crowded hallways are the loneliest places for outcasts and rebels, or anyone who just dares to be different. And you've been trying for so long to find out where your place is, but in their narrow minds there's no room for anyone who dares to do something different. Oh, but listen for a minute. Trust the one who's been where you are, wishing all it was sticks and stones. Those words cut deep, but they don't mean you're all alone, and you're not invisible. We'll do it all If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
Starting off our intermediate happenings at Intermediate North, school apparel is available and on display in the front entrance of the building. Order forms are available in the main office of the school.
Student Council is selling state survival kits this week. Each bag of treats will contain Starburst, fruit snacks, and a mint costing $1. Please see your homeroom representative for more details.
Toms River Police Camp application for this free camp are available in the main office. This camp is for current 6th through 8th graders, Toms River students. The camp is from July 15th to 19th from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Campers must supply their own gym clothes and sneakers and lunch during the week. More information is on the application itself, or you can email Officer Slavin at pslavin@trpolice.org.
Moving to Intermediate East, do you like to write poetry? Consider entering one of our poetry slams. Poem submissions are due to Miss Rustler in B207 by April the 12th for review. Please limit entries to 5 per person. You'll be notified in May 1st if your poem has been selected for the poetry slam. Anyone can enter. Please see Muchler if you have any questions.
It is now time for our environmental tip of the day. Each day we will bring you a tip that will help save the environment. Let's take a look at today's tip.
Hi, my name is Chris Ortiz, and this is your environmental tip of the day. Green to go, not bring it home. Take a travel cup to your favorite Java joint. They may fill it at a discount.
Every day on the show, we will be bringing you a tip of the day, so stay tuned tomorrow as we give you another way to help save the environment.
It is now time for another break. Coming up later in the show, we will take a look at your high school happenings. Toms River Schools Today. We'll be right back.
But the butcher don't care if you live or if you die. But I've never touched nothing that my spirit could kill. You know, I've seen a lot of people walking around with tombstones in their eyes.
Hi, do you have ID? Yep. Oh, okay, thanks. Hi, do you have ID?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, you can't be in the building without ID. I need to have...
It's okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, security, please. There's a young man in the building without ID, and he's running away from my post here at Ball Duty.
Starting off our high school happenings, attention students and staff. The school store is now open to serve you. We are stocked with all your Raider apparel needs, including Champion and Under Armour brands. The school store is open every day after school from 1:40 to 2 p.m. We also have Yoo-Hoo, Snapple, and water for $1, as well as many delicious snacks to get you energized for your after-school practices. Stop in soon. It's time to get Raiderized.
Attention all students. The homeroom with the best attendance for the month will win a free breakfast.
Staying in high school East, let's see how this year's Raider Readout is getting the news out to the masses.
Hi, I'm Dan West with Tom's River Schools Today. We had the opportunity to sit down with Raider Readout, who takes the time and effort to make the school newspaper.
I started teaching journalism in 2006. I was a double major in English and journalism and pursued a career in journalism initially and then decided to go and get my teaching certificate instead. Making sure that all of our sources are verified, nobody's making up responses, putting somebody else's words down on a piece of paper and not attributing credit to it, and just making sure that everything is school appropriate.
Some of the responsibilities I have as editor-in-chief is keeping track of everyone's articles, making sure everyone gets their articles and projects in on the deadlines, as well as writing articles myself, and kind of helping Miss Daniel run the classroom, keeping everything organized. Kim and I, we take care of the calendar, we take care of the Google Classroom, the storyboard. We run the storyboard meetings to assign articles, and we just do whatever we can to help Miss Daniel make her classroom a little bit easier.
Yes, I'm majoring in journalism at Montclair State University, and I'm really excited about that because they have really advanced technology that will give me so many benefits and advantages. I'm not sure what kind of journalist I want to be or what I want to do with the major yet, but I'll figure it out.
And that was the Raider Readout. As you can see, they're very proud of their hard work. I'm Dan West from Tom's River Schools Today.
Looking for community service hours while having fun? Volunteer to be a tutor at Eastover, Cedar Grove, or Hooper Ave Elementary School after school for an hour at your convenience. Please see Ms. Fitzgerald in W30 or M22 for an application packet.
Switching to High School North, class of 2022 will be hosting a lip sync battle on April 11th at 6 p.m. Grab a group of friends, pick a song, and sign up with Mr. Derry in the gym or Mr. Rest in F105. The first 10 teams to hand in their sign-up sheet will be in the battle. Sign-up sheets are due back by March 28th.
Juniors will be getting their prom contracts in their English classes. Prom bids are $35 for single bid and $65 for a double. Cash only. Bids can be purchased during the school day or after school from Miss Huey in B22 and Miss Schoenberg in C20. Bids are due April 18th. However, late bids will be accepted after April 18th with a $5 late fee if you didn't get a bid. See Miss Huey in B22.
Moving to High School South, the Cedar Chest is now on sale. Purchase a yearbook online at yearbookforever.com or in room F6. Any senior who's been accepted to colleges, vocational schools, or any institution of higher learning, please bring your copies of your acceptance letters to the guidance office.
Habitat for Humanity will be hosting the Spring Fling on Friday, April 5th in the cafeteria from 7 to 9:30 p.m. All grades are invited. Bid packages can be picked up outside of room A16 or turned in this week during lunch periods. The cost for the dance is $15.
Let's now take a look at what grinds our gears.
Hi, I'm Mia Spola, and what really grinds my gears is when I feel like I'm in a haunted house, but I'm really in school.
It is now time for us to take a short break. After the break, we take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Tom's River Schools Today will be right back.
American hero.
I want to help people. I want to make a difference. I want to get things done. Could I be a hero?
She had to apply.
I should give this a try.
There she met people who shared her passion, people who wanted to make change, people who joined AmeriCorps. They cleaned beaches, they helped wildlife. Together they served, together they made a difference. Together they were heroes.
In AmeriCorps, you can be a hero too.
Join AmeriCorps.
Every day is so wonderful, and suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. you're beautiful, no matter what they say.
We'll stop here.
Ron, you can't drive.
Debbie, I only had 12. Seems to be the problem, Ossifer.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Starting off today's sports, we will take a look at a special wrestler from High School South.
I'm Addie Gatanis from Toms River Schools today, and we got to take a look at Allie Johnson's impact that she had on girls wrestling at Toms River High School South.
I started wrestling when I was in 6th grade, and then I came out to wrestling for high school when I was a sophomore. Inspired me to do wrestling was MMA, to help me better with my MMA. I do receive a lot of support from my family and in school.
Allie's a great person. She's got a great teammate. She's got a great attitude. She's been an asset to our program the last 3 years that she's participated, and certainly has been the founder of girls wrestling here at Toms River South.
The biggest task I've had to overcome for wrestling is beating boys in a match because they're much stronger.
Our goal is to continue to develop, all of our athletes in terms of having girls in the program. The NJSIAA at the beginning of this year, which is the first year of girls wrestling, anticipated that we were only going to have 170 girls throughout the state. What happened was there were 400 girls that ended up wrestling. We had several local teams, schools have their own separate girls program, and I think with the growing of the sport, the enthusiasm that the girls have for the sport, I think eventually Toms River Schools is going to have to start their own girls program.
Wow, it looks like girls wrestling has really been impacted her at Toms River High School South. I'm Addie Gatanis from Toms River Schools today.
Let's now take a look at our 3-day forecast. Coming up, tomorrow will be rainy with a high of 47 and a low of 45. For Saturday, the sun comes back with a high of 64 and a low of 55. And finally, for Sunday, it will be cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 57.
Wrapping up tonight's show, let's take a look at how one harbor is being invaded by something you would not have guessed.
Jellyfish galore! Thousands upon thousands of them can be seen along the Channel Islands Harbor in Oxnard.
Yesterday they were all along behind the boats. There's thousands of them.
For many, this is a surprising sight they have never seen before.
Jellyfish is unusual for this area. Usually we get stingrays, a few nurse sharks, and seals, but this is the first time I've seen jellyfish.
Sean Anderson, an ecologist at Cal State Channel Islands, says the jellyfish sightings aren't as rare as that. This time, winds are pushing the sea creatures into coves, which is making them more visible to the eye.
Starting a few days ago, people started noticing large aggregations of moon jellies. So mostly what they tend to do is to try to go up or go down a little bit, but side to side, they're mostly going with the currents. Because of winds and the currents in the last week or so, they just got sort of mouthed right into the opening of the harbor here, and they just have been trapped. So
the sheer number are also bringing out crowds of people.
There's more people now, especially over the weekend, that just come and want to see, bring their kids to see the jellyfish and take pictures.
I heard this morning that there were jellyfish in our harbor. I live right across the street in Oxnard Shores. So I said I'm taking my grandkids to see this phenomena that's on the news right in our own backyard.
Have you ever seen a jellyfish before?
No, I was nervous at first, but now I think it's cool to see a jellyfish. I'm afraid they might sting us.
Good news here, they do not sting.
these guys aren't harmful to you. You could touch them, they won't hurt. They might feel a little teeny bit sticky as some of their essentially little micro harpoons stick into your skin, but they don't hurt.
Remember, if you have a story you would like us to cover,
or if you have an announcement about an upcoming event, please send it interschool mail to the TV studio at High School East, or you can email us at tv21@trschools.com.
Also, be sure to tune in to TV21 throughout today to catch this show as we bring you stories from around the school district. Also, please take a look at our website, www.trschools.com/TV21.
Well, that wraps up tonight's show. For Tom's River Schools Today, I'm Nikki Garrell.
And I'm Alexia Evgen. You have a great night.